Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Cards and Coffee with Toni. This is today's daily Twin Flame Tarot forecast for Friday, June 26, 2020. However, anytime you are watching this is exactly when you were intended to see it because time is limitless. So, good morning. I hope you have your coffee or warm beverage of your choice. I like to drink warm drinks, keep my throat warm. I talk a lot, and I like to keep my throat chakra, the muscles warmed up there. Welcome back to my subscribers. If you're new here and you like what you see, I would be so honored if you'd give me a thumbs up, or even if you love it, if you'd sub. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to share it. And as always, all decks are linked below in my description. And I just want to remind everyone that divine, all of a sudden my mind just slipped. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine means holy. Feminine and masculine do not refer to the gender male or female. It is within all of us, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. All right, so let's get to it. Let me get another sip of that coffee. Goodness. This energy has been very, very tiring. Have y'all been feeling that too? All right, speaking of energy, let's clear it out. Maybe try to wake me up and get me hustling. See what we can get going here this morning. Here we go. Get that sage burning good. All right, we clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm gonna clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align my own chakras and energetic auric fields. I can't talk this morning. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get the mouth warmed up. Maybe I should go back to my old days when I was in choir in high school and go. Breathe in that good energy, though. That feels great. All right, let's set the tone for this reading. Well, the tone says it's nice and clear, so maybe it's just me. All right, now we're going to set our intentions by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We call forth our angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. We ask you to please be present with us during this reading so that we may be able to understand and interpret these messages as we receive them. So good morning again. This is the Twin Flame Tarot reading. So we're going to pull first for the Divine Feminine, then we'll pull for the Divine Masculine, and lastly, we'll pull for the collective Twin Flames. So Divine Feminine, let's get going with you. We are going to start by pulling from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle Guidebook by Kyle Gray. Angels, Ancestors, Guardians, Guides, what messages do you have for my Divine Femmes this morning? Sun. I love that message. Anytime I see the sun in tarot, I always assume that means success. Snake, shed your old skin. Interesting. That's goes right along with all the messages we've been having this week, doesn't it, Divine Femme? About the transformations and new beginnings. Lastly, the Traveler, move in a new direction. Divine Femmes, I hope you've been catching those messages this week. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit, what messages we have for our Divine Feminine? We need just one card, please. There we go. That was nice and quick. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Oh, I love this card. How beautiful. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. This also may be speaking very specifically to my earth signs. I also said my mind just couldn't think of the word earth. Earth signs, my Taurus, my Capricorn, and my Virgo. But this is definitely about getting into our heart chakra, which is, I believe, what yesterday's was too, about getting into our heart chakra. At the bottom of the deck, we have mountains, stand your ground. All right, let's see what this is about. Earth Guardian. There we go. Nope, went too far. Earth Guardian. There we go. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. It is important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed that you have to deal with. Oh, amen. Amen to that. Amen. We have been talking about that a lot this week. You know, when you are in this transformational journey, it's super, super important that you work on keeping your alignment and that you are not making decisions based out of fear. If I've said that once, I've said it 100 times this week, haven't I? Every time you make a fear-based alignment, it will not end. It will never end the way you hope it will. Never, 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 never. You will always have a mess to clean up. Promise. Promise. So I speak from experience, but you know, we all have to live and learn, right? All right, Divine Femmes, let's pull for your tarot. And we are going to pull from the Chrysalis Tarot by Toni Brooks. Illustrations by Holly Sierra. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit, what messages do we have for our Divine Femmes? Okay, that's the 10 of Scrolls. That's the 10 of Swords. Which, I mean, that's you know, kind of feeling very... some failure, some defeat maybe. So maybe some of you are finally starting to understand, you know, you've hit this defeat wall over and over, that it's time to take a different path, right? Oh, it's one of my favorite Two of Stones. That's the Two of Pentacles. This is about achieving balance and getting your priorities straight. I love that message. Aha, the Magician, the Ravens. Love that. It's about having the willpower to be creative and create new life. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. Wow. There we go. Just need one card on the table. Just jump on out. Okay. Four of Spirals. That's the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. Let me let you look at that for a second. Wands. These are your fire signs. Your Leo, your Sagittarius, and Aries. They represent your energy, creativity, and life force. Now, before we get to what this means in reverse... Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. King of Mirrors. The King of Pentacles. Or I'm sorry, the King of Cups. My brain is not awake yet. The King of Cups. Okay. Well, that plays well together. Okay. Okay, that's a very interesting story. So this is normally one of my favorite cards when it's right side up. The Four of Wands normally is about community and home and celebration, but in reverse, this is about feeling a lack of support. It can even be about having conflict at home, okay? Sometimes it's about having a breakdown in communication as well. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Mirror, the King of Cups. Cups are your water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, and they represent your emotions. The King of Cups, he is that super emotionally, I mean, he's the king of your heart, right? Like he's here to protect your heart and keep you safe. He's very emotionally guarded. He's in control. He's very generous and compassionate. So here's the thing. This is the king of your heart, and this is about literally your heart chakra. You know, the earth it comes from your heart. You know, your well, we'll get to that later. We'll come back to that in a minute. Anyway, this is about your heart, right? And about being heart-centered and heart-focused, which is what you are when you're in alignment. Because remember, as above, so below. You know, God above, Mother Earth below, you're in the middle. You are the middle. And again, I just want to remind you, I said this the other day, but if you think about your chakras, you have your crown on the top, you have your root on the bottom, and you have your heart in the very middle. Your crown is God, your root is Mother Earth. You, the heart, are in the middle. You are the center of your world, okay? You need to be heart focused. That's what I mean when I say you need to be the center of your world. That doesn't mean you need to be narcissistic and selfish. That means you need to be in alignment with yourself, your higher self. And that's why he's here to tell you. I mean, these cards literally are playing back to back. It's about finding that balance, okay? Because when you are heart-centered, when you are self-centered in that way, in the correct way, not in the narcissistic way, but in a way that's putting yourself lovingly first so that you can be on the path of highest alignment and best good for everyone, for the creator collective and the world at large, you're going to be, that when you are in alignment, you are going to affect the world as a whole and in the best ways. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that type of self-centeredness. But see here, you haven't been. You've been out of alignment. This is literally, Four Wands, like I said, normally it's about harmony and happy home, right? This is not a happy home. This is your home is upside down. Well, what is your home? Your home is the vessel, you, the body in which you live. You are at home inside yourself. Remember, you are at home inside yourself. You are home right here in the now, okay? Your home has been flipped upside down. You haven't been very heart-centered. So divine feminine, as I've said, you have been on this journey, and even if you were not aware of it, you are definitely beginning a new journey, a new transition, a new I'm very excited. Y'all don't see what's coming for you. It's beautiful. But I need you to understand the reason why maybe you don't feel that you have even begun it. For those of you who don't, it's because you haven't tapped into your divine alignment and to stay rooted and grounded. So, this is the heart. This is the root. We need to get rooted and grounded and stay in alignment with our highest self. Okay. All right, moving on, let's get into our divine masculine. Divine masculine, today I'm going to start out your oracles by pulling from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have? You deserve love. We have pulled this card a lot when we've cut the deck for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine this week, haven't we? And that's because the message is true for both of you. We all deserve love. And more than anything, we deserve self-love, putting ourselves first, staying rooted, staying grounded, tapping into our heart and putting ourselves first. And when we do, watch what happens. Whoop! Our house is standing on firm and solid ground. We got a roof over us. We got trees giving us shelter and protection. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful, beautiful message. Next one, retreat. Y'all, come on now. That, again, I know a lot of us are going back into lockdown, so maybe it's time for some of us to go back inside as well, ourselves, and work on getting our alignment. Last message. Ooh, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual beliefs. I hear that. I have definitely been hearing the message that the Divine Masculine needs to work more on his faith and work on his alignment. And just, I don't even mean religious, just your spiritual beliefs. You need to, we've been getting that message quite a bit this week, Divine Masculine, that you need to work on your spiritual beliefs. Okay, let's go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, we need one card, please, on the table for my Divine Masculines. Oh, there it is. Oh, Divine Masculine, wedding. This situation includes marriage. So the thing is wherever this situation is headed with this reading, it includes marriage. This also could mean for some of you, this is about your spouse, partner, loved one that you share a intimate relationship with. At the bottom of the deck, however, we got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So y'all are definitely, the good news is when I hear this message right here about chemistry and there's a strong magnetic attraction here, this tells me that the divine twins are definitely working on their polarization right now and getting into alignment with each other. Remember, if you are on the twin flame path, there are several things you got to work on alignment. And one of them isn't just yourself. The one thing you need to work on is being in alignment with your twin flame and making sure, you're polarizing towards each other, not repelling each other, correct? So I think For my divine masculines, this may be what this is about, just coming. I mean, let me pull a tarot to get a clarifier here, but it is definitely about working on your polarization and your chemistry with your divine femme, while she is working on her own self. It's about you working on keeping that connection strong and keeping y'all's alignment strong so she can do the work for herself. Remember, that's the thing about the twin flame journey. When one person needs to do the work, the other half of the twins will support them and be strong for them and hold them up so they can do the hard work. And when it's his turn, it will be reversed. The divine feminine will support him. That's the beautiful thing about this twin flame journey. You are never, never, ever alone. You always have your twin to come through this life with. All right, let me get a sip of coffee and let's pull your tarot. All right, divine masculine. We are going to pull. Well, I put the deck up. That's right, because the box is breaking. We are going to be pulling from the Rider Tarot. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, we need one messages for my divine masculine. King of Swords, yeah. That's beautiful. You know, this is about having your head over your heart. So this is interesting because, you know, the divine feminine drew the root and the heart. And the first thing you pull is the King of Swords, who is like, you know, the ultimate crown chakra, right? So it's about, you know, you're up here in the crown chakra protecting. You're the king. You're protecting your divine feminine while she's going through this beautiful divine transitional journey. Beautiful divine masculine. Beautiful. Nice. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Wishes fulfilled. Okay, now that's interesting because I pulled it sideways. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably right side up. Now, it's interesting. You drew 2 9s back to back while cutting the cards. 9 of Swords. So that's an interesting card because that's about having anxiety and going through trauma, right? So I feel like maybe some of you are witnessing. Oh, that was interesting. Is it still? Oh, good. It is. It's on the bottom. See how this looks like a. I guess that could be male or female, really. It's probably a knight going through the trauma, but it looks kind of feminine now, you know, with the longer hair and the nightgown. So it could be about, you know, the divine feminine is going through the trauma and is healing from it while the divine masculine is helping her so they can achieve, you know, this harmonious home. Oh, I love this message. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. I mean, it just jumped right out. And not only did it jump out, but look, you had 2 cards jump out. Okay, hang on. No, we can't do that many. Okay, we're not going to keep these. I just want to show y'all. Y'all have the Ace of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the Hermit. There's a lot of staff energy going on here. Wand energy, a lot of fire energy on the table for my divine masculine. And why that's really important to understand is because fire energy isn't just about creativity and it's about your life goals. So divine masculine, you are very much working on life goals here. This is the story you're telling. Okay, so you jumped out, literally, the Wheel of Fortune. I've always loved the Wheel of Fortune. First of all, the Wheel of Fortune is kind of... it represents, I mean, it doesn't represent necessarily one sign. It represents kind of all the signs. If you notice, we're all on there, but it leans a little bit more towards the fire signs, okay, in general. So I'm trying to get the read on how I feel about this. In general, it's about change and cycles, and it's about end of one cycle, the beginning of another cycle, and in general, because this is right side up, this is because it is a 10. 10 is the end of one cycle, the beginning of another cycle, and this is right side up, so it's positive, you know, it's a good ending, it's a good new beginning, and I'm really excited because I can't wait to show you. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. The Empress in reverse, okay? That's 3. Empress, just for the record, is your Virgo energy. But in reverse, this is just about, you know... Okay, well, I mean, normally... Okay, hang I'm going to tell you what it means, and then I'm going to tell you what I think. Okay, normally she is about being smothered or being excessive or feeling suffocated, okay? But here's the message I'm hearing. Because you see how she's right underneath? And also pay attention to the fact that the Empress is got the symbol, the female symbol, okay? This is about the divine feminine. This is the divine feminine. Gosh, and look right underneath that is the Ace of Swords, you know, creative, new. And then right underneath that, the Chariot. Yeah, this is all completely. This is about your divine feminine, divine masculine. And this is about you. Look at her looking at him. This is about you supporting her. This is about you. She's coming to an end of a cycle. In fact, you both are. You're both coming to an end of a cycle, and a new cycle is beginning. But while she's going through this transitional period and she's on this journey, it's kind of flipping her world upside down. It is. It's flipping her. Gosh, look at the card right underneath that. Nine of Pentacles. It's flipping her world upside down, okay? But while she's going through that, you're here to protect her. And on top of everything, not only are you here to help her, you know, stay protected, you know, with your mighty hand and sword, but literally you're here to help her get some clarity and breakthrough, because that's what this is about. This is about her getting some clarity and breakthrough. And you are here at the root of it all while she's going through this. You know, she's going through, because this is at the root, right? This is at the root. She's going through these changes, and that's bringing about this end of a cycle and these new cycles beginning, okay? And it is definitely impacting y'all's relationship, but that doesn't mean it has to be impacting it in a bad way. If you, divine masculine, can understand your role, and your role is to support your divine feminine through this, your role is to understand it is not personal. These traumas that she went through, are her stories to tell, okay? It's her stories to process and her energy to move through her body and to release. And divine feminine, I want to remind you that you do need to stay grounded and to release that energy. If you cannot get outside, this is, okay, let me explain to you about crystals. Welcome to crystals, my friends. Let me give you just a quick rundown. You can use crystals to transmute energy. Every crystal has a different specialty, if you will. Some are better than others. Some amplify. For instance, why can I not all of a sudden think of what this is called? Oh my God, I'm having the world's. So we have selenite. I can think of all these. Amethyst. I can't think of what this crystal's called, and it's the most common crystal. Don't worry, I'll just write it down in the description. You're all gonna just laugh at this. This happens, I forget words sometimes. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Anyway, these amplify the energy on the table, while these help everything stay charged. This helps me bring focus. This really helps me tune into my intuition, and this is about balancing my chakras. So everything has a different meaning. So if I wanted to stay grounded, for instance, really any crystal will do, because remember, they are all Mother Nature. They all come from the ground. These are literally, I mean, have you ever stopped and thought about, you're literally holding something that's billions of years old in your hand? But if I wanted to tap into my intuition, I would hold this and I would ask to receive its energy to help tune into my own intuition, for instance, okay? And if I don't want to hold something so large, because that is rather large, I could hold a smaller piece of amethyst, okay? So to get grounded, you could hold any of them and take that energy. I'm trying to think what I would use. I would use this. Honestly, I love carnelian. It's one of my favorite stones. I would hold it in my hand and I would think about that energy, what I was feeling, and that memory and the energy of what I was feeling. I would take that memory and I would extract the energy of it, of the feelings that I was feeling. I would extract the energy of those feelings, and I would literally move it through my body into my hands and put it in, ask the stone to please take it from me and to transmute it. And I would thank it. Once I would feel that energy gone, I would thank it, bless it, and move on. Let it go. That's what Divine Femmes, I need you to do. I need you to do it a lot while you're working on staying in alignment. When you're starting to feel that energy pull you out of alignment, let it go, girls, or femmies. I'm working very hard not to say girls, boys. It's just old habits die hard, but I'm aware. Give me some grace. I'm getting there, y'all. All right, let's pull for our twin flames. We are going to pull first from the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, what messages do we have for my twin flames Deep replenishment. Retreat, 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 retreat. Ooh. I mean, they want you to go deep inside yourself. They want you to retreat inside your soul and tap into your own higher inner knowing. They're telling you. Sisterhood of the Rose. Oh, that's pretty. I love these new decks. They're so easy to shuffle. They're so easy to read. Last one, share your voice. Absolutely. You are not, there's no such thing as somebody who's not important enough to use their voice. No such thing as a platform too small. Use your voice. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, gods, we need one card, please, for my twin flames. What messages do we have for this Friday, starting out this weekend? Oh, almost. Well, I thought we were going to get it. Nope. Just a couple more shuffles. All right, well, I guess we're just going to take that top card. Let's shuffle. Let's do a 3, 2, and 1. And if nothing falls, we're going to take that top card. We got the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Whoa, we're getting deep in here, family. It's happening for you, not to you. Uh-oh. There's a message coming strong for some of y'all. At the bottom, boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? I am positive that message is direct for some of y'all. All right, let's read about this, though. The ever unfolding rose. It's a interesting card. Let's see. The ever unfolding rose. Okay, well, where is it? They're gonna make me look for it, I see. Okay, well, it's alphabetical, so we'll just... Is it maybe under E? Oh, it's under E, that's why. D, C, D. Okay, not here. Go to the next chapter. Action cards, D. We're gonna hit pause for a second, y'all. So the funny thing is that I actually flipped past this page like 6 times. Okay, here we go. The ever unfolding rose, cracked opening. It's happening for you, not to you. Everything is going to be okay. Let it crack you open. Divine feminine. Oh yeah, that's for you. That is for you. I mean, look, there's even a woman there, like just giving it open, surrendering. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Everything's going to be okay. Let life crack you open. Divine Feminines, that's for you. All right, let's pull one more oracle card and then we will close out. We're going to pull from Healing with Angels by Doreen Virtue. Angels, what messages do you have for my twin flames today? My boy shows up. Archangel Michael. The angels are in the house. That's what they're here to tell you. The angels are in the house. This is coming from them. Harmony. They want y'all to work together to achieve harmony, because when we work together, we achieve more than when we work. You know, when we're in union, we achieve more. It's just a fact. Playfulness. Don't take everything so seriously, y'all. Life is, nobody gets out of it alive. Don't take it so seriously. Angels, what messages do you have for my twin flames today? Even in the darkest times, try to find something to laugh. The other night, when my dog passed away, and it was, I mean, I'm devastated. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's been a tough week for me. My best friend came over and sat with me and my husband and my roommate and just, you know, wanted to be with us in our grief. And somewhere in the middle of the night, she called, and I'm not going to share the story, but her husband called and had us laughing so hard, and it was the best medicine. It was the best medicine I could have asked for. So absolutely, in the middle of the heavy, don't forget to laugh, okay? Y'all drew 2 cards, and we're going to go ahead and take them. First, what did I say? It was right when it fell out, I was saying it was the best medicine. Yeah, it was. It was giving me serenity in the middle of my grief. Oh, no, wait, we pulled 3 cards. We can't keep that. Children, power. Oh, what heck. One more time. Let's try it one more time. I thought we had 2 cards, but we had 3. We can't do that, y'all. I'm sorry if this is going long today. I can feel it's going long. My energy is so slow. Oh, okay, angels. Y'all playing with me today. We just need 1 card, please, angels. Just 1. Look at this crazy shuffle. Whew. Cards are jumping, flipping, flopping, flying. Ooh. Angels. We got some wild angels. We're going to take this card right here. Meditation. Yeah. We have been having this card over and over and over and over repeatedly. The angels need you to hear this. You seek meditation. Get into alignment so you can catch your abundance. You are not getting this abundance because you haven't been working on your alignment. And I'm telling you, it's not as complicated as you want to say it is. If you don't have time to meditate for 30 dang minutes a day, take 2 minutes a day. Imagine yourself standing there and just imagine a beam of light. Literally, you don't have to, don't make this complicated. Literally, picture a beam of light coming from your crown up to heaven, and a beam of light moving through you, through your feet, through the ground, all the way down to the center of the earth. Okay, got it? Now call on whoever you want to call on. I do not care. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. Call on the Smurfs. It doesn't matter. Just say, hey, can you cut any cords of energy that no longer serve my highest and best good? Send them back to who they're connected to with a little blessing of love, and then call on whomever. Again, I don't care. Call on Papa Smurf, call on God, call on Archangel Michael. It doesn't really matter who you call on, but ask to receive divine healing light to fill in those spaces where those cords were attached to you. And then just ask to be to be in full and divine alignment. Receive that energy and step on. It doesn't take a minute. 2, if you got 2 minutes, a minute, whatever. Don't overthink it, people, okay? If you will take 1 minute, twice a day, 3 times a day, and just cut your energetic cords, get yourself in alignment and bounce, just do it for a week. Humor me, kids, humor me. Check back in with me. Tell me how it's going. I bet it's going really well for you. I bet it is. I bet you're having some wide awakenings. I bet you are. All right, we're going to pull our last cards, and we're going to close out for the day. We're going to pull from the Dali Tarot. Salvador Dali, my favorite. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit, what messages do we have for our twin flames? Okay, we are pulling swords like a mother. Y'all, you've got a lot of thoughts you're working on, huh? Swords are your air signs, your Libra, your Gemini, your Aquarius, and that was the 8 of Swords, and that's kind of self-victimization and self-imprisonment. Knight of Cups. He's that knight on the white horse who races in to charm you, the knight in shining armor. He's here to save you, help you get out of your head. Let's see, 3, 6, 8. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Interesting. It's about speed and action and swift change. So again, y'all, even the cards just now when we were cutting the deck are telling you, y'all are in your head. You gotta know that the divine feminine's in his head, the divine masculine is here to help you, support you, because change is coming swift, because y'all are gonna work on your own separate alignment, and you're gonna work on being polarized together and in union, right? That's so when these 3 things magically all come together, you got the trifecta, baby. There ain't nothing can stop that abundance and prosperity from flowing down. Trust me. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. We need 3 cards on the table, please, for my twin flames. Tell us more. I really love this message. This message is really and truly the divine masculine is stepping into his role, which is, oh gosh, we got it again, which is the protector. You know, he wants to protect his home, and that's what he's doing. He's protecting. He's allowing her to walk through the shadow of the valley and guide her so that we can get through to the other side. Okay, so yeah, you just pulled Eight of Swords in reverse again, and then look here, right under that, you pulled 2, 4, 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's go down my divine masculines here. There we go. So one more card. Let's get to that though. All right, so 8 of Swords in reverse. That's interesting. And then 6 of Wands. I'm trying to figure out how that's playing out. I kind of hear it and I kind of don't. Oh, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Oh, goodness gracious. We just flipped a lot of cards. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guys. We just need one card, please. Shuffle it just a few more times. Just one card, please. There we go. Wow. Okay. Okay. Twins. Start here. First of all, notice that this is very much calling in the divine feminine, right? I read these cards past, present, future. Read that how you will. Past, present, future could be today, you know, this morning, this afternoon, tonight. It could be yesterday, today, tomorrow, last week, this week, next week, however you feel, okay? Whatever is relevant for you. Again, this is the 8 of Swords in reverse, okay? This is about having a new perspective, having some self-acceptance, and even getting maybe a little bit of freedom through that self-acceptance. Did we not? Y'all, didn't we pull this yesterday? I think we did. I want to say y'all pulled this like yesterday, the day before. So, divine feminine. This is about understanding that you have now, this is in the very recent past, you have come to the realization that yes, in fact, you do need to have some changes in your life, and it's time to, that there will be freedom on the other side of those changes, right? Okay, and you realize this. And so as you begin the process of, because this is, you know, sitting between the past and the present, this card is the ever unfolding rose. So now the process begins. You know, you're starting to realize life is ever unfolding and you have to lean into it. And now that you're aware of it, it's cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And that's a very important message, because the very next card you pull is the, hold on, 3, 5, 7. Okay, I just want to make sure I was counting that correct because it's super important. It's the 7 of Wands in reverse, right? The 7 of Wands in reverse is about giving up. It's about, you know, just feeling very overwhelmed. And this is where the ego starts talking, okay? On both sides of you. This is about both of you. This is definitely for both of you. On the one hand, the divine feminine, your ego may be talking, you may be feeling overwhelmed, and you may feel like, oh, this is so freaking much work. I'm comfortable sitting over here in my little world where I don't have to do self-discovery and growth and become a better person. I just want to sit over here in my happy little land. You know, as they say, I'm going to take the blue pill, right? Well, you can, but if you take the red pill, it can cause you to be a little bit uncomfortable. Again, this is happening for you, not to you. On the other side of this, divine masculine, watching her go through this, maybe she's having mood swings and is a little bit, you know, she's up, she's down, she's irritable, she's happy. And maybe it's causing a shift of dynamics and energy within the home, and you feel it. And sometimes that valley is hard to walk through, right? You see the mountains on either side, and you're down here in the valley catching the rain, and it's like, dang, when are we going to get to the other side of this, right? I want to encourage you not to give up. I know you feel overwhelmed. It's very easy to feel overwhelmed when you're in the middle, okay? The middle is the hard part. Keep taking the steps forward, okay? It's happening for you, not to you. And when you feel overwhelmed and you don't know where to go, here's where you go. There are always answers waiting for you when you tap into that divine source of energy within you. You are the co-creator, okay? The Holy Spirit is the voice of the Creator speaking to you to help you navigate. Listen, get quiet, listen for it. Just humor me, try it, okay? Now moving forward, Emperor, that's that Aries energy, right? He is very structured, okay? And I like this. He's kind of an authority figure, and I don't want you to, because some of us, myself included, have authority figure issues, right? Father figure issues. That's not what this is about. This is about building a solid foundation, about getting a structure beneath you to support yourself going forward. And that's 100% what this is. This is, you're going through this so that you can learn new habits and new ways of being so that you can create this life. And what's interesting is what's at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay, at the bottom, I'm going to show you what's underneath those two. At the bottom of the deck, you've got Ace of Pentacles, baby. This is manifestation and prosperity and new opportunities. You've got manifestation headed your way. It's literally at the root of all of this. Whether you know it or not, it is. You're about to manifest things you've been praying for. You're about to have new opportunities and abundance you've been praying so desperately for, whether you can see it or not, because right now you're walking through that valley together, please, together. This is not about repelling each other. It's about working together and being in union together. The greatest gift you can give each other is grace and strength to go through these valleys together, because when you get to the other side, that's waiting for you. And in fact, I just want to show you, sitting here in reverse is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, the Five of Pentacles in reverse is recovery. This is recovery from financial loss even. And then, right freaking underneath that is the Magician. The Magician, creating magic, baby, out of nothing. And in what year are we going to do it? We're going to do it in 2020. That judgment is coming this year, number 20, 2020. You're getting that magic this year. You're creating that magic now. It is time to recover from those losses. It is time to get that abundance, to manifest those dreams. You two are in it together. You're in it together. He's here to help carry you when you can't walk. Picture that old, saying you see about, the 2 footsteps in the sand and Jesus. And, turns out Jesus was carrying you. It's the same thing. Jesus is the divine masculine, right? He is the ultimate divine masculine. He's carrying you. Let him. And whether that's, metaphorical for some of you, maybe you don't have a divine masculine, lean into your faith. This is what we're trying to tell you. Jesus, angels, ancestors, guardians, gods, whatever your faith may be, lean into it. This is happening for you, not to you. Divine feminines, let's tap into our grounding. Let's tap into our heart chakra and understand that as long as we stay grounded and heart-centered, we're going to be okay. It's all right. We are going through this for us, okay? But when we get through it together, look, you're going to have structure, you're going to have order, and you're going to have abundance. Well, I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, I would really appreciate it if you would share it with somebody who might enjoy it. Give this a thumbs up, because every thumbs up really does help my channel, and I appreciate each and every single one of them. And if you I saw somebody say this the other day. I need to go find who it was and I can give him credit. But I heard somebody say, if you like it, thumb it. If you love it, sub it. I don't think I said that right. But come back tomorrow for more daily Twin Flame Tarot. Until then, keep on praying and know how much I love you. Bye, y'all.